Hello subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. We're in Beveridge and it's along the Hume Highway running basically north from the CBD of Melbourne. It's approximately 45 to 50 kilometres away from the city of Melbourne, and it should take you no more than say 50 minutes to get up here depending on which route you decide to take. Now, this is obviously, as you can tell, the home place of Ned Kelly. It's his first hometown. It was built by his father John, better known as Red Kelly, and it was built here in 1859 when Ned was approximately 4 years old, and they only used recycled materials that they found in the bush, and they also were able to get some bluestones for the chimney, which they also just gathered, I'd imagine, wherever they could find it. This property is actually located on the corner of Kelly Street and Stewart Street, or if you want to Google it, it's 44 Kelly Street in Beveridge. History of this place. It was your typical Irish style cottage with a compacted earth floor, so no floorboards whatsoever, and water channels running between the rooms if it rained. I guess this would stop any mud collecting or any flooding within the house. There were only 2 rooms and there was no ceiling, with the bluestone chimney the only structure or feature that I guess the family would spend time around. It is believed it was the childhood home for Ned Kelly till 1863, which meant he spent 4 years here. He attended the local school and church. Ned and his siblings attended school in the Beveridge Catholic School, which was run out of the Bluestone Church, which is nearby on the hill in the distance. Now, I'm not sure if I captured it in the aerial video, but it's not that far away. This would have all been walking distance. As you can imagine, kids wouldn't have gone that far from their home. Now, the story goes that Ned's father, Red, struggled to make ends meet, doing some woodworking, labouring jobs, a little gold mining and farming. And on the farm he ran dairy cattle. Meanwhile, the family kept growing, and by the time they left Beveridge, there were 6 children with another on the way. Wow. fencing around this, and it is off limits to the public at the moment. The Kelly house and the surrounding land was purchased by the Victorian government in 2019, and Heritage Victoria is supervising, stabilising and repairing the house. It's funded through the Living Heritage Grant, and the work should be completed, I'd imagine, by the mid to the end of this year, 2021. Now, once stabilised, the house can be entered, I guess, by the public, and it'll allow the community to appreciate the building and its history. Now, the surrounding land is also designated as a heritage reserve, which can be enjoyed by the community. Now, I do have one concern with this. If we look around, if they're going to maintain this heritage reserve, would that mean that the roads still remain dirt roads? Now, if we look at all the properties here and we look at the roads, it still is a dirt road, and I imagine the Kelly family probably travelled on that exact road. I'm not sure, but you would have thought by now it would have been resurfaced with appropriate sort of surface for cars and trucks. And if this does become popular, I think that might be the go. Just there in the trees just behind you, that is where you need to go if you're looking for that church and primary school that Ned and his siblings went to. So it wasn't that far away. It was just in that high tree area, and there's a hill there where that church actually is. So here I am a couple of streets away, and this is a sort of a community centre or a community hub. It has a statue of Ned and some information. Worthwhile. Wasn't open today, but it's not a bad place to sort of stop in. There's also public bathrooms there, or toilets if you need to access those things, and also a little area for children to play with, as there's a small playground there to the left. Now, like every country town, they have a pub or a tavern, and Beveridge is no different. John Ned Kelly used to drink at the tavern called the Hunters Tryst, which was built in 1845 by an Andrew Beveridge, a Scottish grazier who had arrived in Australia in 1839. As you can see, it's also called the Beveridge Tavern, but this is where Ned Kelly's father came to have a drink. It is walking distance, so this was his local tavern or pub. Now, the Hunters Tryst, which is spelled Tryst, has been enlarged over the years and features a dining room, a large bar area with 2 pool tables and murals on the walls depicting key stages in the life of Ned Kelly. The hotel also has accommodation, a rose garden and a large balcony beer garden. What I do like about this particular building is the pitched roof coming up now for the male and female bathroom, which I think is quite unique. The post office is also located in this building. The address for this place is 5 to 9 Old Hume Highway in Beveridge. And if you were to do a Google, you see it is walkable from the Kelly house, which is not too far away. see just in the background there is the Hume Freeway. So it's quite close to the freeway, easy to get on, easy to get off if you were to come to this part of Beveridge. So here we are coming to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it sort of encourages you maybe to come out and have a look at the Kelly house, or even have a meal at this lovely historic tavern. But once again, please stay safe, commute safe, give me that thumbs up if you thought the video was okay, please subscribe if you would like to, and have a great day. I had a pretty good day myself. So thank you very much, and bye for now.